When I got to security, I was asked the question, where is the ticker? At which time I was kind of like, thinking to myself, what the heck, what's going on here? Kind of like just said, I don't have it with me today. And the individual turned around and said to me, you shouldn't be killing humanity, you should be saving humanity. My colleague who was following me, Umar, also has a big beard. And I was just wanting to see what the reaction to him was. And so when he approached the table, he was asked, where is the dynamite? Or where's your stick of dynamite? And we walked past and we were just laughing and thinking to ourselves, like, did that really just happen? And the more, our initial shock waned, we started to think to ourselves, actually, this isn't right. This isn't okay. And the comment about you shouldn't be killing the whole of humanity, you should be saving it, was like the thing that was really keying in on me. And so what we did is that we had a quick discussion. Should we report it? And I said yes, because I remembered a very famous statement there is that, this, what you walk past is the standard you accept. So what you're willing to walk past is what you should, is the expectation of the standard that you accept, sorry. And so kind of like I looked at that, thought about it, went to the information desk, reported it, credit to them. They were, shocked, visibly shocked, and they reported it to the head of security who came down, or senior security board who came down, listened to our concerns, and then, went to deal with them. And as far as we were concerned, that was it. And I decided that because I work in a fairly senior role within the NHS, I thought to myself, I need to share this on LinkedIn just to show colleagues that things like this exist, and also to give confidence to other Muslims that and other people that that go through any form of racism or any form of discrimination, that empowers them to actually know that they aren't helpless and that they can do something. And so I kind of like lean towards that side, that it's not acceptable at all. I think where you could say, okay, this was a really bad or a joke, is where the first comment comes in around, have you got a ticket in your bag? But really that second comment was the one that really really hurt me, which was, you should be saving humanity rather than killing humanity, or you shouldn't kill humanity, you should save it. And I'm like, I work in the NHS, like what more do you want me to do to help in the cause of saving humanity? And so I think kind of like that part of it really played on me. And I think the Quranic verse came into mind as well. And at that same time, and I didn't know whether he was making reference to the verse or whether he was just saying something. And I was like, you just don't understand, how important it is for us to save humanity. And just saving an individual. And I think those kind of thoughts were going through my mind, and I was a little affronted, a little really uncomfortable with that. So although kind of like we laughed off the first part of the comment, that second part of the comment was a biting part for us, and we were like, you know what, actually the whole episode is not right. And I think for me, and I've written about this extensively, well, not extensively, but a little bit. I've written about the fact that actually I've had people from the museum reach out to me. I posted this again on my LinkedIn. So I posted the fact that there were trolls that existed. Once I posted this, there was a lot of support as well from within the Muslim community who said, fair, good on you for reporting this and taking this up and giving us some, shining a light on this, which was really important. So that was one group. The second group was the kind of like, the trolls. So the trolls and the supporters were two groups. The third group was a group of staff who've reached out to me from the British Museum. So I've had like maybe a couple of members of staff and also a stakeholder group as well, who've reached out to me and who've asked me to take the matter forward in terms of their experiences at the museum itself. So one of the questions that I would really like an answer to from the museum is, what are they going to do, or what confidence and assurance can they give me as an individual, right, that they're going to take this seriously and that they're going to also look into their own staffing across the piece, right, not just within security but across the piece. And can they undertake a listening exercise where they listen to the experiences of their Black, South Asian and other minority ethnic groups, and just listen to their experiences and see how they can then put something in place like if racism is really structural and systemic, then it's going to affect everyone and every organization. The question is, what are we all doing as organizations to kind of overcome this?